Hi there, warm welcome. You watching the Election Premier League here on Times Now's Blueprint Explosive Exclusive with me, Meena. Well, viewers, it's not just a few days which are left for the Rajasthan poll battle, and the political temperatures in the state have been soaring. Well, today in EPL, our focus is going to be the Nadara Assembly seat. It is a high-profile constituency where Congress leader and Assembly Speaker CP Joshi has been fielded once again by the Congress party against BJP debutant Vishwaraj Singh Mewar. Now, CP Joshi, remember, is a five-time MLA from Nathdwara seat and is a seasoned politician, while the BJP has fielded Vishwaraj Mewar, who is a member of the erstwhile Mewar royal family from Rajasthan. So what's also very interesting to note is that it is a very tightly fought contest in 2008. CP Joshi had then lost the seat by just one vote, and the BJP is hoping that this time too it is going to be able to snatch the power away from the Congress party. Listen in to the BJP candidate from Nathdwara seat.
We at times now are on a campaign trail, and we started from Marwad, and now we are finally at the land of warriors, Mewar. And right now I am joined by Maharaj Vishwaraj Singh Ji, who has been placed by the BJP from Nadara constituency, which has been rolled over by CP Joshi of the Congress here. And now the BJP has very strategically placed Vishwaraj Singh Ji from this particular seat. Seeing the connect of people here, we'll speak to him and know what are the local issues he would raise in the upcoming elections here. Sir, we are only a few days away from polls now. How do you see the connect with people, and you have been on the ground now? It's been days that you are reaching village to village here. How do you see people responding to that, and how do you see the support of people for you?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for talking to me. As far as the connection with the people is concerned, this is my first time that I'm standing for elections, but I've been going out and we have always been meeting people ever since I can remember. So there is a general feeling of trust and an emotional bond from either side. So earlier on it was purely social outings, and now this time it is for the purpose of elections. So I do see that there is that basic level of trust is there, and that connect is there.
Whenever your high command comes and visits places, because the Mewar has been a hot seat for the high command also, and they have been visiting very frequently here, and a lot of visits are also scheduled now. Whenever they come here, they slam the current Congress government of the corruption charges. And when we also, toured your area, it seemed like there are a few issues that are, unaddressed. They are not being seen by the current MLA that has been, ruling this particular area here. Because when we talk about Nadara, when we talk about the road networks here, you see there's a main highway, and people think that's the only Nadara you talk about. And this particular area where you are campaigning, I see this is the particular, these are the villages that make what Nadara is right now. And the condition of road, the connectivity is not as, at par. How do you respond to that?
Well, first of all, with where your question regarding corruption is concerned, I think it would be better if you asked the people regarding how our local current MLA has his attitude towards all the complaints that are there and allegations of corruption. I think it would be better if it came straight from the people themselves. And with regarding to the roads, you mentioned the highway. I think when you go to Nadara, I think it's probably the only town that has a bypass cutting through the city. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is a low level of planning, you can say, where bypasses are by definition supposed to bypass the city. And yes, as you may have noticed, that the roads are all over the constituency. The roads do require attention, a great deal of attention.
And not only roads, there has been low development on the infrastructure for health also. And now we also tried to reach some PHCs, CSCs and other hospitals, health centers that have been set up by the government here. First of all, we couldn't find any. And if we also found any, the locals say that the attendees at these hospitals don't remain there. So the villagers, how do they reach the health centers, and what plans if you have for these villagers here to make them have good health infrastructure for them?
You're very correct in the sense that there are most places they do not have adequate health care, and you're right also in the sense that where there are buildings there is no staff, and if there is staff it is they come and go. I mean, there's not a regular staff in attendance. And combine that with the poor quality of roads, so anybody who requires any condition, any health-related attention, getting to any kind of responsible treatment is very much an uphill task. So, the requirements of the entire constituency are pretty varied, but the roads and healthcare is pretty much of a uniform requirement. So that is something that has to be addressed.
Your area is heavily, loaded with tourists all the time. It's a very heavy tourist spot here, and a lot of people reach here from different states here. And whenever the season comes, you don't see the vehicles of Rajasthan, but the vehicles of outside states. So it's a very heavily loaded area with tourists here. Your family has a legacy. You have a legacy attached to your persona, you first of all, your family, guarded, as if we can say, Srinath ji. Now Srinath ji has blessed you with this chance. How do you see this? Because it's the first time you are, have been you have come on the field. It's your first election. How do you see that, and how do you see the competition overall?
Well, yes, it is an opportunity to serve Srinath ji once again. And historically, as you said, it is there are a lot of tourists in Nadara, and that is also one of the issues that need to be addressed, because Nadara, as you know, is a small town, and with the increase of population and influx of tourists, there are the problems associated with that as far as civic amenities are concerned. So that is another problem which requires to be addressed. And how do I see this election foray against the current Congress candidate? Well, the Srinath ji is here, and Srinath ji's blessings, we all move ahead.
The current candidate which you are facing he is speaker, so he has been mostly located in Jaipur, either Delhi maybe. And when we say that someone has a stronghold in particular area, I fondly remember Sheila Dikshit's time when she had a stronghold in Delhi, but she was, the government was dislocated. So the time comes. In politics, there is no one, you're long standing. You cannot say, because Rajasthan also has a history of the government's not repeating here. And he also had a term from 13 to 18 here. Before that, Kalyan Singh ji was there. So do you think the shift of people will happen now because of the long-standing legacy that you have?
I would say it's a combination of things, because I feel that, as I said, there's an emotional bond and a level of trust as far as my family and the people here are concerned. But this is politics and elections. It is also combined with the record of the Congress government over the past 5 years and the reputation of the local MLA. So both of these things will have a cumulative effect.
Okay. Your last question, sir. Your appeal to people. How do you see? How do you want people to, ask you to send a message to people, what message do you have in your appeal?
Well, the first message I would send to the people is that everybody should go out and vote. And those who are not going out to vote, please encourage them to go out to vote. And as I say it, if you sochoge, samjoge, to vote Kamal ko hi doge.
This was Vishwaraj Singh ji from Nadara constituency here in Mewad.
Meanwhile, Union Minister and BJP MP Kirodi Meena has been fielded by the BJP from Seoni Madur seat for the Rajasthan Assembly elections. Well, it is a crucial seat in eastern Rajasthan, and all eyes are going to be glued on it, as it is a triangular contest which is playing out. Well, VIP seats of Seoni Madur will be witnessing a fierce contest between Kirodi Meena of the BJP and sitting Congress MLA Danish Ali. Now, BJP rebel Asha Meena is also in the poll fray against Kirodi Meena and Danish Ali from this very seat. Union Minister Kirodi Meena has spoken exclusively to Times Now and asserted that Gehlot Sarkar's time is up and that the BJP will win at least 150 seats in the state. Listen in.
राजस्थान में चुनावी माहौल है और सियासी दौरे लगातार हो रहे हैं। बड़े दिग्गज नेताओं के दौरे हो रहे हैं। हालांकि राजस्थान में डॉक्टर किरोड़ी लाल मीणा का नाम राजनीति में अपने एक चरम पर है, लेकिन विशेष रूप से पूर्वी राजस्थान का उन्हें किंग कहा जाता है। बात करने के लिए हमारे साथ हैं, उनसे बात करेंगे। डॉक्टर साहब, जिस तरीके से सियासी पूरा गणित चल रहा है, क्या लग रहा है, क्योंकि काउंटडाउन शुरू हो चुका है?
देखो, ऐसा है, आपने पूरे 5 साल देखा गहलोत सरकार ने भ्रष्टाचार चरम पर था, पेपर लीक सारे हुए, बेरोजगार सड़कों पर उतरे, किसानों का कर्जा माफ नहीं किया, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की स्थिति बद से बदतर रही। एक 13 साल की बच्ची के साथ गैंग रेप करके उसको भट्टी में फेंक दिया जाए, इससे बड़ी कोई शर्मनाक स्थिति हो सकती है क्या? और तुष्टीकरण चरम पर रहा। जो सनातनी हैं उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई की गई, जो पीएफआई से जुड़े लोग हैं उनको जुलूस निकालने दिया गया, हमारे यहाँ विजयदशमी पर भी जुलूस की परमिशन नहीं दी गई। तो ये जो तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति गहलोत साहब ने की है, इन 5-6 मुद्दों के कारण राजस्थान में भयंकर असंतोष है और राजस्थान की जनता परिवर्तन चाह रही है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी प्रचंड बहुमत से सत्ता में लौटेगी।
लेकिन जिस तरह की अभी राजनीतिक उड़ान चल रही है सभी नेताओं की, उस बीच में बयानबाजी भी बड़ी जबरदस्त है। कल परसों के दिन एक सभा में राहुल गांधी ने प्रधानमंत्री को पनौती कहा और कहा कि वो पहुंचे इसलिए हम क्रिकेट का वर्ल्ड कप हार गए।
देखो ऐसा है, आप शुरू से देख सकते हैं मोदी जी के बारे में क्या क्या गाली कांग्रेस ने नहीं दी। उनको नाली तक का कीड़ा कहा गया, उनको खून का सौदागर कहा गया। तो इन गालियों से मोदी जी पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, लेकिन ऐसी गालियों से देश की जनता दुखी होती है और आक्रोश में आकर उल्टा हमको ज्यादा वोट देती है। ये जो गलत बयानबाजी है कांग्रेस के नेताओं की और राहुल गांधी की, ये देश की जनता इसको बर्दाश्त नहीं करने वाली।
अच्छा, जिस तरीके से पूरा ये माहौल बना हुआ है राजनीति का इस समय, उसके बीच में गहलोत ने 7 गारंटियां दी हैं। कह रहे हैं कि इस गारंटियों के भरोसे जीत की गारंटी है।
इन्होंने गारंटी 15 साल राज किया है और ये जो तीसरा कार्यकाल था, तो ये गारंटी शुरू से क्यों नहीं दी? चुनाव के नजदीक दी है, रेवड़ियां बांटी हैं। राजस्थान की जनता समझती है कि सारी रेवड़ियां वोट पाने के लिए दी जा रही हैं। 5 साल तक त्रस्त रहे और हमको ये जो रेवड़ियां दे रहे हैं, हम इससे संतुष्ट होने वाले नहीं है। राजस्थान की जनता पूरी तरह से असंतुष्ट है और इनका पूरी तरह से परिवर्तन करेगी सत्ता का।
लेकिन जहाँ तक सनातन की बात होती है, सनातन को लेकर गहलोत बोलते हैं कि हमसे बड़ा सनातनी बीजेपी में नहीं है। हमने 3000 करोड़ गौशालाओं के लिए दिया, गायों के लिए दिया, लंपी में दिया और तमाम मंदिरों से उन्होंने यात्राएं करना शुरू कर दिया।
तभी तो इनके राज में अलवर जिले के राजगढ़ में 300 साल पुराना सौ मंदिर इतनी बेरहमी से तोड़ा। क्या ये सनातनी के लक्षण है? इन्होंने सनातन और हिंदू विरोध के जो भी कदम हो सकते हैं वो उठाए और मुसलमानों को खुश करने के लिए तुष्टीकरण भयंकर किया। इसलिए सनातनी इनसे पूरी तरह से नाराज।
अच्छा, पूर्वी राजस्थान में मीणा वोट बैंक एक बड़ा वोट बैंक है और तय करता है हार जीत। पूर्वी राजस्थान में आपका बहुत अच्छा अनुभव भी रहा है, बड़े नेताओं में आपका वहाँ गिनती में शुमार है। क्या लगता है, पूर्वी राजस्थान में पिछली बार कांग्रेस आई थी, इस बार बीजेपी कहाँ अपने पैर पसार पाई?
मैं आपको कह रहा हूँ 70-80% मीणा हमारे प्रभाव के कारण भारतीय जनता पार्टी को वोट देंगे और पूर्वी राजस्थान से वो परिणाम आएंगे जो राजस्थान के किसी हिस्से से नहीं आएंगे। मैं बड़े विश्वास के साथ आपको कह रहा हूँ, जिस सीट पर मैं जाकर आया हूँ वो जीतेंगे, जिस सीट जम्मू रामगढ़ पर मैं जा रहा हूँ वो जीतेंगे, जिस सीट थाना राजगढ़ में जा रहा हूँ वो जीतेंगे, जिस सीट महुआ में जा रहा हूँ वो सीट हम जीतेंगे। सारी सीट जो मीणा बाहुल्य है वो हम जीत रहे हैं।
अच्छा, कितनी सीटों का दावा करते हैं गहलोत? तो 156 की बात कर रहे हैं, 2030 का सपना देख रहे हैं।
हमारी सीट 150 तक पहुंच सकती है। अभी जो सूचना आ रही है उसके हिसाब से 137 सीट पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी पहुंच रही है।
अच्छा, मुख्यमंत्री का कोई चेहरा होगा?
मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा हमारा पार्लियामेंट्री बोर्ड शीर्ष नेतृत्व तय करेगा। बहुत कई योग्य व्यक्ति हमारे पार्टी में है मुख्यमंत्री बनने लायक। पार्टी जिसको बनाएगी उसकी अगुवाई में राजस्थान को आगे ले जाएगी।
Well, with that, we're going to be slipping into a short break. Don't go anywhere. Up next, lots more lined up for you on Election Premier League.